Hey, man.
Yeah, what's up, everybody?
What
Welcome
up?
to the Grown Man Clique
Yeah.
podcast. This is your boy Jay. I got a little Jada kiss in my throat tonight. I don't know why, but we ready. Hey, Miss Marcy.
Hi guys.
Just want to
How y'all
introduce you.
doing?
We are doing great.
Not as good as you.
Nah, not when you look like that. We can't do
Thank
as good.
you.
So anyway, we going to introduce you to the crew. Right to my left is my boy.
CEO of the Slut Gang, Richie's in the building.
And then we're going to roll down 70 and all the way over to 104. And then we're going to make our way to Route 5. That's my boy all the way over there. And his name is
Van Gogh.
If you didn't know, now you know. Then right next to me, always sitting here, right now in his Jordan year, no fear.
Jordan, yeah. It's not like yours.
This is my boy.
Scott TT Scott. What up?
That's right. And on the screen, for the first time in a while, but always welcome back to the Grown Man Clique podcast. We have the beautiful, the luscious, the intelligent, the sexy Marcy.
Hey everybody.
And it's so fitting that you came on tonight because we need a woman's point of view on this topic.
We sure
But
do.
before we get to the topic, we got to get to the cheer. So let's get this glass. You know, we start the podcast every week with a toast to a good show. Let us make sure we give some good information and get some good laughs. Clink, clink.
Drink.
Drink.
What up?
High quality H2O. Ooh. Yeah. So we always got some comments I see in the house.
They coming in.
Let's see. I didn't put it up on the other screen. Good evening.
What's going on?
I'm gonna try to get on later. Wi-Fi acting up because of the storm. Okay. And what up, Van?
What's happening?
Yeah,
What
Man to man.
It means something. You get a personal shout out at the beginning of the show. Yeah, we know exactly what that means.
They spelled
T-shirt
it out
and my
too.
panties on.
No, I was promoting the crap out of it earlier. I put it up on my page. So
T-shirt and my panties on.
If you don't know what that is, consult the president of Slut Gang.
All right.
Gang,
Oh, that's
that's
Jesse
probably
and
dope.
Harry and Jesse again. Okay. What's up? I know Jesse seen you recently. That's why. Sorry for the
Yo, shout
feedback.
out to Jessie. She been rocking with us since
The first couple of
first
podcasts.
show.
Yeah. And she's
All
back
right.
again. We love it when you come back. 'Cause
Love
we
it.
just do
Yeah,
what we
Jesse
do and we
cool.
go
Yeah,
in this
Jesse,
energy.
quit.
Yo, this has been a great season for us. And as you know, we always go around the room. We're going to defer to the lovely, the vivacious, the intelligent, and sexy Miss Marcy. What have you been doing since the last time you were here with us?
Oh my goodness, guys. I have been so busy with this boarding business. It's just growing so unbelievably fast. I'm so grateful.
That's fantastic.
And just working hard and not a lot of play this summer. So we got to get some of that in. But just hard work.
I saw you on vacation. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Fun in the sun, little drink
That
in
was
your
a
hand.
camping trip. That-
Mm-hmm.
Can't.
Hey, just because you pinch your tit don't mean it's a camping trip.
And just because you out in the woods don't mean you can't have no fun.
Just because you got the trees don't mean that you ain't get pleased. Mhm. Come
all
on,
of
man,
that.
bring us one. You got to give us one.
Come on, Van, don't disappoint. Oh, Van.
Oh.
I'm gonna get my man Van back. We put him on the spot.
And you're the only one of us that got a kayak, yo. For real?
Van is the one who I would expect to love camping.
That's
and who
what
would
I'm
have
saying.
one.
Oh my
Van.
God.
Yeah, I mean,
Get back to nature and all that.
I do go camping quite a bit. I haven't gone in quite a while. I think
Man,
the
all
last
you had to
time
do was rhyme. All you had to do was rhyme.
that's not really my wheelhouse.
Well, what most people don't know is like right before the show starts, we got a little ritual. So I'm sort of like, I think Rich can hang with me, but he ain't never done it. But you know, we got a little ritual we do. You've seen it live, Marcy, when I go live. So you know what I do when I'm here with the boys. But
Oh, you talking about rapping?
yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
Like, hold on, you about to put me on the spot.
I was
So
like, hold
I mean, just to give you an insight, you got to be here. So, and as we've been saying in the previous podcast, we got all this room now. So we have plenty of room for a peanut gallery to be in the room. If you're in the area and you ain't got nothing to do, come on by, be a part of the peanut gallery. This bar is real. It's open and it's always pouring. You know, we going to have some drinks. I even cook sometimes. And if you haven't had some of my food, you ain't ate yet.
It's a live studio audience.
Yeah, live
Yeah,
studio
I've been
audience.
there and got to partake in the snacks and the drinks. So yeah.
Yeah.
And if you
Tell
ain't
the
never
truth.
seen these beautiful knees up close in person,
I did.
Stop.
Here we go.
let me tell
Stop.
you something.
Here we go.
In a world.
I
where
did.
one
I even
man
got to have a hug
more
from
love
right
is-
here.
Hey, we ain't gotta tell people that. We ain't gotta tell people
But
Look,
anyway,
look, these are out right now, so stop. And yours ain't, so stop.
that. Yeah, them shit's looking crazy.
so
Fuck.
all right, let's move to the GMC. Van, you always have the most interesting times away from us. So what have you been up to since you've last seen us?
Well, as
There
I
was
tell
a
you-
donkey sitting in the middle of 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
No, seriously. I went to pick up a friend of mine from work that I normally pick up from the airport, and I was taking him home. No lie. There were three of us sitting in the car, and we watched a guy. I forget exactly what street we were on, but we were near the Ravens Stadium, and there were three guys standing at like a trash can. One of them was eating pizza off the top of the trash can. The other guy was just standing there watching the other dude eat pizza. He wasn't eating with him. But the third guy was shooting dice by himself. The kicker was the dude didn't even have dice. like he'd shake his hand, and we were sitting there at the light. We were like, what's he throwing down? Like nothing's coming out of his hand. Like, is he really shooting dice by himself with no dice? Man, I'm telling you, the stuff that I see, if you just ride around on a daily basis with me, you'll be like, okay, I'm done for the day. I don't need to do anything else, because it's just, you'll see some weird stuff. It happens all the time, and I don't know why.
And
Well, I got you beat this week, man. I got you beat this week. So, well, late last week, I was coming home from McDonald's, had to get me an ice cream sundae. The machine was working that day. And I saw two cows roaming around on my street.
you took a
Random
picture of it. I
cows.
saw it.
I did. I posted a picture of it.
Yeah.
Oh, those are the cows that roam around in Bowie, ain't it?
Time out,
Yeah.
Marcy.
They were moving.
Time out, Marcy.
They were-
Your show too late. We talked about the cows last week.
Y'all talked about the cows.
Shut up.
Man.
He don't even pay no attention to
Don't
him.
pay him no attention.
I
We
feel
got-
like I'm a butt right now.
No, you're not. He's just
Not you.
He lives in his own world.
Yeah.
Y'all know this. God, well,
Wow.
So anyway,
select gang.
Oh my God.
all right. So let's go ahead on to we gonna switch it up and go to you. Come on, tell us what you did, Miss Denise, because you had a busy weekend.
Oh, I did. I actually had an eventful weekend. Like everybody know on this podcast that I am a videographer. And
What is a videographer?
I said videographer. Listen, I'm
Videographer?
taking shots. I've been taking shots today. All right, it was
I
storming.
can still talk.
It was storming. Listen, I can never
Keep
talk.
it deductible.
Okay.
Listen, listen.
It's
So
like that guy that said cinnamon. Did you see
you
that?
said what?
Why you put all that cinnamon
Sim-a-nim.
on that hot dog? You don't
Yo.
need no cinnamon on the
How
hot dog.
about this?
Bruh.
Go ahead.
Cinematographer.
Cinematography.
No, I like cinematographer.
What?
I like cinematographer better.
Of course.
Cinema-
So
But you
y'all.
cannot pronounce the
So
word.
Jerry
You
wasn't in
make
the
up
room.
your own.
So Jerry wasn't in the room, right?
Go ahead.
My brother Scott over here said he had to learn new words to talk to people and shit. So I had to fuck with him. I just want to see that look on his face. I just want to see that look on his face.
You do great cinematography.
Anyway, back to my week though. My weekend.
Cinematography.
Cinematography.
Huh?
Listen.
Is it what?
Yeah. It looks like
What's up,
So-
River Love? How you doing? First time on a podcast. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Who?
Raw.
Nope.
What was that? Raw.
Who?
Raw love.
Raw Love.
Yeah, she knows Jesse.
Oh, no, I thought you was, I'm sorry, Raw Love, you're welcome too, but I thought you were one of the models that I shoot quite often. But Raw Love, you welcome to the podcast.
There's a river
too.
love that comes.
There's
to
a
the
river
studio,
love that
too.
comes here, so I'm sorry. I don't have on my
Listen,
glasses and
listen, we
the
all-
screen is so far away tonight. We
all,
gotta do something about that. We need that screen back where it was.
We
I
all
cannot
like
see
raw
it.
love every now and then.
Yeah, Raw Love is never bad.
It's never bad. It's never bad. But no, I want to give a big shout out because Sunday I shot Give Me the Loot cover photos,
Nice.
and
Nice.
that was a time. I can't wait for y'all to see. I can't wait till y'all see this project. We already talked about Leo in August. That's wrapped up.
Right.
Now y'all three seen it in its
No.
entirety.
No.
no.
No,
No. We were waiting for everybody.
I can't wait to put my eyes on it, even though I edited it, but still, it's not the same.
So shout it out. Put it out.
Yes, Leo in August is done. Come on,
All
come on.
right.
Yeah. My brother is starting another project where he got me on that too. We did a casting call Saturday for that. Yeah, so I just been working.
You gotta see the intro for Leo in August.
I gotta see it all, man. Like
'Cause-
I'm excited. I'm excited. Like
Yeah,
I woke
yeah.
up this morning honestly saying to myself, I said, nigga, I've been out here.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
been.
yeah.
And I'm so proud of you, man.
Yo, listen, I've been out here.
Sometimes you like Battlestar Galactica, you that
Yeah.
ragtag fugitive group from another planet. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: you have been grinding, and I appreciate your grind, bruh, for real.
Listen, the most beautiful comment I
Take your
got.
time.
The most beautiful comment I got was when we was in the studio Sunday.
Yeah.
Girl came in and was like, I finally get to see your photography skills in person. I was like, nah, I just pushed the button. And then she saw the picture. She was like, hey, you know you ain't gotta be humble with that shit. I was like, thank you, love. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, I'm loving it right now.
Let me take
I'm outside.
Let me take a quick break because we got a challenge, fellas. Y'all need to come to the Berg with Van and meet some and shoot some of my eye candy. Are they ready for the grown man click? Because you don't understand when you see the pictures that are about to
Oh,
hit the screen
wait a minute.
tonight.
I'm a vouch for them. They ready because those
They
are
not
Jesse's
ready.
folks.
No,
They
no.
not ready.
They Jesse's
They
folks.
not
They
ready.
You know what?
They
You
good,
know what?
and Jessie is amazing. Jessie does her shit.
I don't
I've
know.
seen it on many levels, but Are they ready for the GMC all together?
I done already got one balk, man. You already know we won't go into that. So
Yeah.
We
Jesse.
don't want that. We would love to come out there and show you what we can do. We need to set that up, but
Let's make
be
that happen.
ready.
Van,
I
bro.
got people-
Be ready.
Van,
make
you know
that
I love
happen.
you. You know I
in
love
the
you.
bird.
People
Do
post.
a whole day
post-
thing.
Listen, people post our images straight out of the camera.
Facts.
Yeah.
All of us.
Let me tell y'all.
They can't wait to post our
me
pictures. So
tell
if
y'all.
you want that smoke,
Let me tell y'all. Let me
that
tell
beautiful mesquite, that wonderful hickory, you need to come to us because we're gonna do it. So you posted
Oh,
okay,
okay.
Jesse.
Oh,
Okay, Jesse.
With the
I see you,
come-through.
Jesse, with the
With
come
the
through.
come-through.
That's what I'm saying. I know what Jesse can do.
So
That's-
look.
And that was at the event, and that is a Van Gogh piece. I see it. We're going to try to download that and
Van,
put that
I
on the
love
screen.
you. I love you, but
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest.
Jesse,
All I read was you need to come to the bird, and I was sold. We're coming. we'll be there. I was sold.
this is crazy. This must be a popular
Cool.
show. People really want to know what we doing here at the Grown
Yeah.
Man Click podcast because it's going off the chains.
Oh, so nipples is coming out tonight. Okay,
What?
Huh?
just a segue. Anywho,
What?
What happened? Wait, we
Always-
just missed all that.
Always off the chains with this
Hold on.
guy.
hey man,
That was such a random segue.
Okay, Jesse.
This is a
That's
segue.
download, right? No, that's React.
Yeah.
I gotta go here. No, I gotta go here.
Yeah,
Give me
you
a
gotta go
second.
there
Got
and
it.
pin
That shit is fire.
Okay, because
Thank you,
you
thank
don't
you.
understand the immediacy we have here at the Grown Man Click podcast. We do things quick as hell. And I am on here talking. And in the meantime, I am doing stuff so that I can show you that we support and love all of our friends here at the Grown Man Click podcast. And where is it? It didn't download. It didn't download.
Uh-oh.
Download. There it
Oh,
is.
now it keeps disappearing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do it again.
That's what she said.
Oh wow.
Which part? It keeps disappearing?
Yeah, when I
Ah.
download it, it keeps disappearing. But she didn't say that. Never.
Maybe if you can download it to, you can't pull it from the desktop, can you?
Yes, I can. But it keeps disappearing. Because I want Jesse to get this love. Can I save it? Where's
Can I
save
touch
as?
it?
Save as.
Can I grab it?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I think I got it. Let's see. Because I just cleaned the pictures file. Nope, it still didn't. Jesse, you got
to
some kind of,
recents.
huh?
Go to recents.
You know, we gonna do this. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna share the screen.
Okay.
Well, exit out the porn tab first.
What? Pornhub? No, Pornhub is a daily on my screen. Shut up.
Is it what?
I'm not afraid. I'm a grown man. What do you think?
Come on,
Uh,
Slack, eh?
I don't understand what's going on.
There it
Jesse,
is.
So
can
what
you
else
do me a
have you
favor?
done, slut man?
Oh, that's it, man. I've been working. Like I'm really out here, dog. I'm working.
It
It
says
said
it's
it
here.
already exists. It says it's there.
Maybe I gotta go here.
Scott, did you ever see Dipset versus the
There
There
Lions?
it is.
Of course I did.
You
Okay.
remember when Jenny
now
Kiss
I
was
can
on
do
stage and he goes, "I'm outside."
Right.
No, it's pulling
Yeah.
video clips.
And I'm in the back. Yo, Tech, let's make something happen.
Let's make
So
something
you put that
happen.
video clip.
Yes,
You
sir.
wanna add
No,
images.
I'm
Oh
not.
my God. Yes.
I
yes,
thought I was
that's what I'm
on a
talking
video.
about.
I'm on pictures.
No, see where if you
Oh,
go back
I'm
up,
down too low.
right,
I'm down,
you're down too
low.
far. You gotta
That's what
add
she
overlay.
said. That's why my chin was brown.
Yeah, you around the ass and shit. We need to get you to the clitoris.
Jesse, this is for you. This is by any chance, is this the model that came on here? Because that is fire.
Yeah, that's Amber.
Yeah, that's Amber. I love Amber.
Mhm.
She was here. Give it up for Amber and Jesse. Amber slid through about 4 days ago to pick up a key, right?
Right.
But that's Jesse Reynolds' work. And like I said, we do not have any problem with sharing amazing work. And what is this? What do you consider this? We're just going, don't say nothing. I'm going to just point to you and then you tell me art or porn.
That's definitely art. It's actually wearable art.
I'm gonna say porn because they say art. Say no, it's art.
I say it's art. Marcy?
Oh, that's definitely art.
That's definitely art because
Yeah.
that is the point of the show tonight, and that's where we're going tonight. We're going to art or porn. But we still got to make it around the room. We got a couple more people to go. T. Scott, what have you been doing since the last time you've reached these podcast streets?
Trying to keep from killing my neighbors. Basically.
What is your neighbor doing?
The neighbors are giving you hell, man. They giving you hell for the past month.
Do you need to take this chair home with you
They're
tonight?
mad. They're mad annoying. Yes, my cousin.
Oh my goodness, you got the chair sitting there.
My cousins down in Alabama did their thing, and yeah, I'm about to take a page out their book.
They need to take that chair for Waffle
I
House.
cannot see those names at all. They are so far away.
Katie's on.
Shout out
Hey,
to
what's
Smith.
up,
Hey,
Katie?
what's up,
How
Katie?
you doing?
Katie Smith.
Yeah, other than working, that's all I've done. Matter of fact, I ain't even shot in like a week and a half, something like that. I don't know.
So I guess that brings it home to your boy Jay. Not too busy this week. I was pretty mild mannered. I only had like 6 shoots. But just to give a big shout out to Alicia and to Jasmine M. Mesmeric. Remember I showed you I did right now the water set is set up in the studio. So I've been getting people to come in, to work in the water set. So I had Jasmine Mesmeric. And today, oh my MFNG, because I don't like saying all 3 of them together, I shot Lee. I'm only going to say a first name because the last name is a little complicated, but Lee came in a full mermaid outfit.
Nice.
And it wasn't something she bought from the dime store. This was like thousands of dollars easy.
So somebody handmade it pretty much.
This outfit was crazy. She took 15 minutes to get into the tail.
Man.
And I waited in patience. I was like, can I help you? She was like, no, I've got to get my toes in, got to get my legs. The pictures were crazy. And I mean, like full mermaid tail. And she's actually a ballet dancer. So we did some ballet shoots before that. And we did some, then we did the mermaid shoot. Wow. It was amazing. It was really amazing. And I can't wait to share those. She's already posted them. Her name is Lee and her last name begins with a T, and I'm not going to butcher it. I've got to look at it while I'm reading it because her name is unique. It's not long, but it's unique. But her name is Lee, spelled Leigh, and her last initial is T, and it's to. I'm not doing it.
Let me see.
I gotta literally go to her page and look
Okay.
up her name to do
Let me
it.
see her name. I'll do it.
Oh,
Hey.
you will? Okay, let's do it. You know what?
Oh
We're
my
gonna-
goodness, I'm afraid.
No, we get ready to put him to the challenge.
Wow.
Ain't no challenge. Y'all know I can't pronounce names.
All right, say her last name.
You know he don't care about whether it's.
I know how to say it now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah. So it's
I know how to say it.
oh shit. Oh damn. Okay, I'm a shot in the. I'm gonna throw a shot in the dark. Right.
Go ahead.
A nice WWF chair shot. Here we go.
Lee?
Tarragon.
No.
No.
Tarragon.
No.
I don't know. I give up. How you pronounce
Tagarian.
it? Targaryen.
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 Her name is Lee Tagarian, so
Tagarian.
shout out to Lee Tagarian. Did we make him suffer through that? That was bad.
That's
But
terrible.
you tried. You got all the syllables,
Yeah.
just not the right
Anthony
accent.
Hunt's on.
What's up, Anthony?
Yo, what up, Hunter?
I see you. What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
There we go. And now we down here to hey fellas. That's Anthony. He's one of the let's give him a shout out. Yeah. One of the male models in the area who be killing the game. He be doing his thing.
Yep, he's been through here before.
So yeah.
That sound like a
shout
race
him
on
out.
Marvel Studios.
Yeah. Anthony Hunt, Captain Universe.
All right, cool.
What?
Fuck it. Never mind.
Yo, what up, little?
All right, Anthony Little. See
No.
this, I want you on screen for this one, Little. You should be on the screen with this one because you do what we do, and this is impertinent. But I'm glad you're in the peanut gallery tonight. We need to progress and we need to move on. It's time to get to the topic of the day. The topic of the day.
No.
Yeah.
Our favorite segment.
You want to do that?
Do we not do it every week?
Why we gotta do it now?
Wow.
Bruh.
We gotta
Because
do
it's impertinent. This is impertinent.
That's for me. That's for me. That was for me, not you.
Trying to skip some things.
So let's get to everybody's favorite segment. It's time for flowers or powder for you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for flowers or powder. And if you're brand new to the Grown Man Clique podcast, we are going to let you know what it is to give flowers or powder. So what we do is we're part of the Grown Man crew. We're going to pass it not to 2, but to 3. And that's my boy VAN. And he's going to tell you what what flowers and powders is about.
All right. So Flowers and Powder is a segment of the show that we do where if somebody's been, extraordinarily nice to you, helped you out, done a good deed, something like that, you can, give them a bouquet of flowers. But if you're driving down the highway in a 45-mile-an-hour zone and the guy in front of you is doing 42 and will not let you go around, you just want to dust those hands off, wait for the red light, walk up to the car, tell him to roll his window down, and smack the crap out of him in traffic.
That's flowers or powder. Now, does anybody in the peanut gallery or on screen have a flower or powder that is burning to get out of their loins?
Let's hear it.
Oh shit. Fuck it. I'll go first.
Okay, go first.
Listen,
Go ahead.
I always give out flowers because I lead with love. I think that's always give positivity.
Okay.
But I want to give a special flower today.
Okay.
I want to give a special flower to whoever.
Here we go.
You broke the mic again.
There we go. There we go.
Whoever created this invention right here. That's the flower I'm gonna get. I felt dumb as shit because I had all my life carrying around things that I shouldn't. A blade. When all I needed, when I said pop the trunk, man,
All you needed was that chair.
all I needed.
He was going
You have to give your thanks to Nathaniel Alexander,
Hey, yo, what's his
the
name?
creator of
Marshall?
the folding chair.
Oh my
Nathaniel
God.
Alexander was the creator of the folding chair.
He's not just the creator of folding chair. He created folding a motherfucker. Okay, I want to give him the flowers. You got it, bro. You did something. I've been watching wrestling my whole life, but I never was so proud.
What's up, Wesley? I see you in the house.
Yep, hot time, man.
Listen, when I saw that shit, I said ECW, ECW.
Anthony Hunt, one of the top male models on the East Coast, definitely seeing him going global. A man with confidence and definitely sets the runway on fire. Give it up to Anthony.
He is everywhere.
So I'm not going to do this live because I don't ever put anybody under the bus. But I remember the first time I met Anthony, it was when you were shooting him. And I had to give him a lesson on something, didn't I? I had to give him a lesson. I mean, it's something that he's probably worked on and got better at. But you know me, I don't forget shit. And I wanted to make sure that he had a little laugh tonight because he remembers the first sentence that we ever had together. And that was funny. It was, yeah. And Wesley, so glad to have you in the house tonight because we going in right now. I think one more flower or powder. Anybody? Let's give out some flowers. If you ain't got powder, who got flowers?
Shoot, I don't know.
I got flowers. I want to give flowers to that young man who swam across the river.
Hey,
Aquaman.
There it is.
Aquaman.
Did you see what's happening with him?
Uh-oh.
Like people are cash apping him money.
Yeah.
People have he's like number 6 in new ads on Instagram and all this other stuff. It's like crazy. This guy is going to go global over being Aquaman. That was crazy.
And powder to that whole crew who wouldn't move that pontoon boat. Powder to all of those.
All of them.
Every last one of them. The women and everything. They all got what they deserved.
Where is Grizz when I need him?
Man, you got it? He got it.
He broke his mic. He got to fix it himself. I'm tired of fixing his mic. Pause. Anyway, you know, because it'll pick up on our mics. Our mics are good. Anyway, so hold on. What is this? Flowers to the 5 of you for your time, the laughs, and amazing personalities. And that's to you too, Marcy. Because there's only 4 of us. I can count. So, but we definitely appreciate it.
We still bringing that smoke.
Shut up. He talking about count both his knees. It's 6 of us. Preston and Rich. Anyway, so you got a flower?
Yeah, I'm gonna send out some flowers this time. Normally, I'm the powder
You did
guy.
an amazing photo shoot last week. You didn't talk about on the roof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you need to give some flowers out to that because man, you don't understand. I love my crew, but when my crew does some awesome shit, am I the first one to say some shit?
He is the first one to say some shit.
You had that camera dialed in like a mother when you were taking those pictures on that roof, and I was like, wow.
So about a month and a half ago, I came up with an idea. I'm not going to tell everybody exactly what the idea is, but you'll get the point. I want to do a night shoot, a long exposure night shot. That way I can catch stars and planets and all that stuff in the background, kind of like an astrophotography thing. So when I was here, I went up on the roof. Katie came through, and we took like a couple of practice shots for what I'm trying to capture since the full moon was out. So
my keys hit the owl.
Yeah, so we dialed in everything, set it up on the roof. I think I took maybe 10 shots total to get it dialed in right.
You didn't need many.
Yeah, just 10 shots, dialed it in right. And I haven't posted it yet, but yeah, it's definitely going to be out there soon. It's a hot shot.
Yeah.
Because it's the dead of night. So it's dark as I don't know what outside. But the way I dialed the camera in, you can see the color of everything. You can tell it's night. You can see the full moon in the background. And it's not to where she's like washed out or blurry like most long exposure photos goes. So kudos to Katie, because normally you have to hold really, really still during a long exposure so you don't get that blur when you move.
Yeah.
So it was a big collaborative effort, pretty much, on all parties involved.
No, it was you and her, and we just gave you about we gave you 1/8 of the 2 cents that was needed to be
Yeah, but
chipped
still,
in.
that 1/8
You
counts.
you kicked
That
the
1/8
ass
counts.
on that, and I love that shot, and I love that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw that up on my page later on tonight.
I mean, so now I think it's time for us to. Well, do you have a flower?
I got no flowers, no powder, no lid.
Can I give out some? I'm gonna give out a flower. I've given this flower out for about 3 weeks, but I'm gonna give it out one more time to the cast, crew, extended crew, and all the people who made Leo and August, the new web series that my wife just finished with, come
Man,
to
I'm
life.
waiting for that to come out.
Let me tell you, I am amazed at what we put together as a crew, because none of you have seen the intro except for Sheila.
Right.
She played it like 52 times because she was so impressed, because you guys did a great job and you made my work and Rich's work a little bit easier from the amount of work that y'all put in, and we just love you for it. It's hard to like turn over the keys to a car you've been driving for over 10 years to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I turned them keys over to Rich, and Rich, I'm gonna tell you, you fucked it up. You did.
Thank you.
You fucked it up in the right way.
Appreciate it.
And I know in the beginning, we was playing that video tug of war, but I let you go, and I wouldn't even sit in the room because I didn't want to block your creative process. And you did amazing.
Thank
And
you.
when
I don't
you
need all that,
see,
though.
yeah, you do.
I don't need all that. I'm humble. Yeah. Only thing
Mr. Knees now is humble.
only thing I
Okay.
brag about is these knees.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. When me, Scott, and Van sat back and looked at one of the partial episodes together,
Man.
we were like, I said,
Man.
can you believe
appreciate
Rich actually had the concentration to get this through? He did a great job. And this is not just a commercial to my lovely wife. It's a commercial to everybody involved. We had 20 actors about?
Yeah,
It
shout
was
out.
about 20
About 20 or
actors.
25.
So, and then the crew of about 8 to 12. I mean,
We
it
gotta
was
get 'em on.
amazing. Yeah.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Well, we wanted to wait
gotta
till
get
it.
'em on.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were waiting until it finished because they all have to be a part of that. So,
All right.
thank you to all of y'all and making that come alive. And
Come
the
on.
flowers will never be ending for that. So let's get to some of these concerts. You didn't even show me. Show you what?
No, the photos that we took on the roof. I haven't posted them yet.
Oh, that's Katie.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Katie.
So you can see. I can't see that far.
Yeah, that's
And
Katie.
what did that
that's the
say?
model.
Yes, fire.
That's the model right there.
Lionel said, send me the link. Yeah.
Who is
Okay,
that?
Katie.
Little.
Little. All right, Little. I got you. I'll
Hey, Katie.
send you the
Hey,
link.
Katie, you are a soldier because you sat here through the whole show waiting for that picture. You're a soldier. Like, let's salute to Katie. All right? Come on. Hey, give her the claps.
Can you? I'm doing something.
If you want to be a producer,
I'm about
for
to
the
do
Grown
something
Man Club.
very Actually, I don't. Oh, can you send Anthony Little the link? Because you have it in your phones. Y'all have it in your phones. Can you send it to him? Because I don't have it in my phone. I sent it from the computer.
Yeah, he got it.
Thank you. Anthony, the link is coming. All right.
Pause.
So I want to start this off, and I'm just gonna put this up on the screen.
Go ahead.
And the key to these things are, what do you see? Do you see art or do you see porn? And then we'll go into the discussion. So I'm gonna start this with this shot right here.
Little.
All
Just
right.
send it.
So let's talk about it. What you feeling right now?
What do you see?
Shout out Squishy.
I want some honey obey wings.
We couldn't
I
hear
see
you.
art. I see the amber in her skin tone with the amber and the honey.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's beautiful. The lighting, everything. I don't see anything pornographic about it.
So I want to have a disclaimer.
Okay.
Yep.
We are our four creators.
Yeah.
So this is art, right? This is 100% art.
Right.
But I want people to understand we're looking at it from a different lens.
Right.
So it's not just like so. I want to make it clear about what we're talking about, art or porn, because it's some shit is actually porn.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, like the change in the look of her face could have made this more porn, but she's
Uncomfortable.
As
Right.
we
Like
saw,
if she was biting her lip or some shit, it would have been like,
or open with her head thrown back or something like that, mouth open. But
Yeah.
no, she just looks. She's beautiful.
right. This is art.
Yeah, that's just beauty.
as we saw on a post earlier today, it said it doesn't look human trafficking.
Let's go. Let's do it. Here we go again.
If it looks
Art
human
or
trafficking,
porn?
it's art.
Again, art.
I gotta
That's
go with
definitely
art.
art. That's
Let's
the
welcome to the
pose,
screen my boy
lighting.
Anthony Little.
You know, nothing's exposed.
About time you show up, brother.
Put my son to sleep.
Okay. So what do you feel?
Nice. We got comments. Though.
That's art.
I agree. It's poised. It's
Mm-hmm.
Now this is kind of unfair because we can't really show porn, but we have to go into our wheelhouse and show what we've done so that we're putting it at a perspective where we can understand what you see when you see our work. And I'm at, this is the whole idea. We have so many photographers out here who work and struggle hard to create concepts, ideas, and create beautiful lines and beautiful art. And then we have the GWCs. And if somebody could tell Marcy, who doesn't probably know what a GWC is, what we mean when we say that.
It's a grown woman clip.
A GWC literally just stands for a guy with a camera. It's a guy who bought a camera, has all this expensive equipment, doesn't really know how to use it, probably shoots on auto the whole time, does most of his stuff post-production editing and with software, and just, you know, he's got a bunch of equipment that looks good, so he almost poses as a photographer, but the photos are pretty much for himself and not for, you know, the masses, I should say.
okay.
Can I stop real quick?
Yeah.
Because everybody knows my camera situation right now. My shit got to take one.
Right.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I've said it plenty of times. It's not the camera that you have, it's what you're trying to capture with.
Oh no, my camera's the shit. Don't get me wrong. My camera's the shit, but I definitely take that shit up.
Oh, one of the cameras that I carry around with me, it's about, I want to say almost 20 to 25 years old.
Okay.
But it's the only camera that I have that'll still shoot in camera black and white.
But
That's
isn't
why
the most important part the man behind or the person behind the camera who's looking through the lens and seeing what they're seeing and who knows how to work with the light and the shadows and all that other stuff?
Yep, you have to know the equipment. And you can give somebody a $10,000 camera all day long, but if they don't know how to use it, they're just stuck. Like there's no point.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for me, for video and photography, it's composition.
Is what?
Composition.
Composition.
So if you don't understand that, standing behind the camera, what the fuck is that sound? All
Go
right.
ahead.
If you don't understand that, standing behind the camera, might want to take a little lessons. Like, come to some workshops. Like, I mean, and I would say this: just because you know what you're doing, don't mean you can't learn more.
Right.
Just because you know what you're doing, you cannot learn more. I always want to learn.
That's right. Yep.
I get on niggas' nerves because I ask a lot of fucking questions. I ask a lot of questions. Scott was here. You was gone. Where'd I go? I said, Scott, how can I make this better?
Right.
like I ask questions. And I know what I'm doing. But still, if you're around creators, use the creators, especially if they're your brothers. Use these people.
I must say that he talks a lot of shit. He probably talks more shit than anyone that I've dealt with in a very long time. But
he knows his shit.
Not only does he know his shit, though, like he just said, he has absolutely no hesitation with asking anyone that he respects the opinion of, how can I make this better? That's how you know somebody is serious about creating.
Not even just that. I respect everyone. But even if I don't think you know, I'm gonna ask you. I'm like, well, show me to make it better. You prove to me that this is gonna be a better shot. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Right.
I'm gonna shut the hell up.
Okay. I think I'm about to push the envelope
Let's do
with
it.
this next shot. And y'all tell me, art or porn?
It might be a little more provocative than the first two photos, but I still don't see porn. Hell, you can see people dressed like that out in the nightclubs now.
Yeah.
And
What
You got,
with
to
the
me-
lighting and shadows and stuff.
you
It's
got a
just,
very valid point. You see people going out just like that.
amazing.
but I don't think it's porn.
The shadow is amazing, but what is the point? What is the meaning behind it? What's the composition? What's the meaning? Is the main thing. It just looks like someone wanted to take a booty shot.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to anybody, but
Well, no. Well, that's why we're not really saying who shot what or anything. We're just putting them up there because the whole idea is that it's a clear line that can be crossed by not knowing the proper techniques and not knowing how to shadow, not knowing how to light a body. Just by you not knowing the key components from split lighting to what has used to be called monster lighting is now called front stage lighting, epiphany lighting, which used to be God lighting, a split lighting, which is from each side. You know, if you don't know the key components of what you're trying to accomplish, you can make an innocent picture provocative.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know what though?
Yeah.
I'll report that because, as you know, I'm self-taught. Everything that you've just said from a technical standpoint, I don't know.
But you do know it.
But my point is the difference between something being crossing a line is, I think, a little more basic than that. Because no cap, I got no problem with it at all.
Right.
Now, when you're serious about creating a piece that someone will want to put on a wall, put in a gallery, or just accentuate the beauty of life. That's completely different than porn. We all know what the idea of porn is. We know what the goal is.
Right.
So even if you don't know any of that, you know how to take an image of someone and not make it pornographic.
Right.
So, while everything you said is absolutely true, and I agree with it, I think the question is a little more basic than that. And that goes back to the term that we like to use a lot, GWC. We call them GWCs because you ain't interested in anything about creating anything artistic at all.
Right.
They just want to take photos.
Which is not a problem, but just call it what it is.
Right.
I'm a pornographic photographer. Okay, cool. You do what you do.
I'm a pornographic.
Here we go.
Before you go up there, I want to talk about this image because I think it's definitely something that should be. Right. You touched on it a little bit about the lighting of the image. That makes it art. Her pose, because you know who she is. She's a model. She's going to pose. But if you take this with a phone camera, right, you're not getting the same image.
No.
Which that could be considered more porn.
Right. Because it's going to be brighter.
It's going to be brighter. It's going to be more revealing.
Right.
So, like, that's what we're talking about. Like,
Right. Like, where is that line at?
yeah. And the line just doesn't happens with the camera. It happens everything around the camera.
Mm-hmm. True.
All right. Next shot.
I think this one might push the envelope a little further towards the porn.
And what creates that image identity to you?
The whole snake thing could be subjective. Her breasts,
Right.
the look on her face is more seductive.
But does that make it boudoir or does it make it porn?
I think
I don't see this boudoir, but I'm
You're fine. We're not judging your comments. We're just asking for clarity.
Marcy, you know we love you.
I know you do, but I wouldn't have a snake in my bedroom, so I don't see this. I wouldn't have that kind of snake in my bedroom, no.
Okay, there we go. You cleared that up really quick.
so. Again, it's on what the photographer and I guess the model is looking for. To me, a snake is more leather, more costumish. You know what I mean? To have lingerie and a snake, again, each is their own. It's just not my go-to type thing. I'd have a person in a leather outfit with a snake, something to that effect.
Okay. Well, here's a comment from Jesse. When you guys talk like that, it makes photographers like me with no confidence not to post any of our work. Where do y'all get y'all confidence from? Do y'all criticize photographers' work rather than helping them fix whatever they are doing wrong? Tell me what I was doing wrong. I know my lighting and editing skills suck, but I try.
You gonna answer it?
No, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay. So I think I can answer this one. I don't really think it's like a confidence thing. Like I absolutely think all of your work is amazing. I've worked with you. I've been around you a couple of times. I understand what you're trying to do. So for you to say you don't have confidence, I don't understand why when you're one of the best photographers that I've been around and worked with. Secondly, The GWCs that we're talking about, the people that just walk around with the cameras and do shady things that we hear about continuously. This guy tried this and this guy tried that, and he did this and he did that, and he was trying to get me to do other things. Like I'll give you an example. I'm not going to call the model's name, but she went to a studio to work with a photographer, and this particular person actually had one of his friends there, and during their shoot, he brought out the second model. The second model came out, started shooting with the first model, who didn't even know there was going to be a second girl there, and she was comfortable with shooting like topless stuff. So the second model started to like undress and start shooting topless stuff. And then the first model felt forced to shoot the same thing
Right.
that the second model had come out and started shooting. That's what we're talking about when we criticize those photographers. That shouldn't happen. No model should feel uncomfortable in any situation they're in, regardless of what they're shooting. Even if they want to shoot topless or non-topless or whatever it be, if the model isn't comfortable, that shot should never be taken.
Right.
And I would like to piggyback a little bit, right, on that, because the thing is, like, you can be an expert at lighting. Lighting is one of the biggest key to photography. You can do that, but you got to understand what you're actually going for. Right. So it's not just you doing this because you think the shot looked good, right? So me, if I can just go just 1 second, but I'm also like a writer, producer, director, and photographer, videographer, and all that. So with that, I love storytelling. And I want to go into this pic real quick because it stood out to me.
Okay.
Right. So I would not consider this boudoir personally, right? But the story that I'm seeing in this, right? Because I'm also very spiritual too. So when I see the snake, when I see the snake, I'm thinking danger, right? I'm seeing this pretty woman coming to danger and wanting to do this. So my biggest question, why?
Right. And that's the point of art.
Right.
And one thing I want to point out is
that has a question behind it is art.
We also have to look at it that our lovely Marcy is a layman. She's not a photographer. Right. So she's not judging your work as, as something that's, too provocative or anything. She's telling her straight feeling, just like we are. And we don't have a problem with the image. It may just be more provocative or more opening, because that's the key to art. We're not saying that it's not art, and neither did Marcy. What we're saying is that it gives a different feeling, and the feeling is what you're going for when you take a picture. Am I right, gentlemen?
Absolutely. I mean, y'all also understand the concept.
Right.
A picture has 1,000 words.
Let's welcome Harry.
Harry's in the building.
And nobody is saying that it's not art, because the amount of creativity that was put in this image leads it to be art, and we know it's art. What we prefaced this show on was we can't even put porn on the screen.
Right, they shut it down immediately.
But what we're saying,
and don't get me wrong, the picture is beautiful. The model is gorgeous.
Right.
The color is amazing. It's just,
it made you lean more to the provocative, warm side of the image.
Now, I don't know who shot it or who did this image, but the first thought in my head when I saw it was temptation.
Right. Right.
The first thought that came into my mind.
But let me ask, those photos that are you showing, are they people that you know, or they're like Anybody picking up their photos and putting it out there.
Look, these are actually pictures that are sent to me for this show.
Okay.
Never ever just grab images because we're not actually critiquing the images. We're giving an idea of what we want to portray as what people feel is art, or is it pushing the envelope?
Right.
Is it pushing past the lines of what is considered artistic photography? We're
trying
not
to define that line.
Yeah.
Like, where's that line at?
like
The person.
hold on. What were you saying, Anthony? We couldn't hear you.
So the one person who made that statement was saying we were criticizing other people's work. One, I would never criticize anybody's work. I will never comment on anybody's photo. If I don't like it, if I like it, nice photo or whatever. But it's not my job to criticize someone else's work. If someone wants my opinion on how they could get better, I will tell them what I do. Will it work for them? I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't believe any photographer or artist should be criticizing any other photographer or artist on their work. So I think constructive criticism is a little bit different than criticizing somebody's work. But it's only if someone asks for it. I know the person made a comment that we were criticizing people's work. I don't look at it like that.
Well, yeah, and one thing that this is the whole idea. Most of the pictures that you're going to see are pictures taken by people in this room.
Mhm.
So we're not posting stuff, that we just grabbed off the internet, because then we could make fireworks happen if we did that. But what we're doing is we're
I got
using
porn in my
our own
phone,
images.
but they told me I can't show that.
No, he can't show those.
That's a
He
little
tried
too
to show
much.
this picture in his phone, and we were like, "Well, you can send it to me, but don't post it."
It was like, who's that? I was like, it's me.
And we were like, "No, it's not. It's too tall."
It's me.
Too tall.
Hey. I had on my wrist,
So I would like to welcome Harry C to the podcast. What's up, brother?
What's up, everybody?
So, I have one thing that I would definitely like to say is that, the circle of photographers that have been in the GMC world within the last few months have been amazing. And that's why when Anthony came on, I wanted him to jump on. Of course, I send Harry the link every week because I really appreciate his artistry and his work. And the thing that I think most people miss about shows like this is that we're applauding the work of the photographers and we love the photographers that we come in contact with. If we didn't, we wouldn't invite you into the circle. It's easier to not send you an invite than to send you one. So let's go to another
and
picture.
To be clear,
go
before
ahead.
you do that,
Yeah,
art itself is very opinionated.
correct.
I sit next to someone every day who don't like Martin, and I'm still trying to figure this shit out. So, yeah, I'm talking about. It's very opinionated. It's a clear line when we say art is subjective. Art is just subjective. A lot of mercy.
Here we go. Damn, the room got quiet all
I
of a sudden.
say this is a boudoir pic, not porn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We grown men first.
What are you sorry for? What are you sorry for?
I do not apologize.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna leave the picture up for a long time like I did the last one. I'm gonna put it down.
I'll keep that shit back.
But anyway, I mean, what that picture? I mean,
I saw it as a boudoir pic, not pornographic. I like the white, the white she was wearing against the white on the bed. That to me looks like, huh?
I agree.
Yeah. I like the white now. There was a certain innocence to that picture to me.
Right. It's the implied.
Yeah, implied nudity or implied. It's
Yeah.
sensual. It's not.
It was more sensual than
Right.
than
These
pornographic.
pics are fire. I'm just saying, thinking
Huh?
out loud. Panda.
Huh?
We
And
should
all
have
the
got.
models have been beautiful. Do you have any
Hold up, back on.
examples with male models?
Huh?
Male
Um,
models. Do you have any that, that we can judge?
yes, I do, but I would have. I'm gonna pull them up. I'm gonna pull them
Okay.
up.
I'll
Put
wait.
on
I'll
for
wait.
me.
Take your time.
But
Covering
give
my
me a
nipples.
second.
Yeah,
Give me a
we
second.
do have male
'Cause
models, but
I the next image that I'm going to post, I want to let you know. We want to make sure that you see what we see in this image, and if we don't, and we missed the mark, we did. But if you don't, here we go.
Okay. I still don't see porn.
Somebody feedback.
I see sexy.
Yeah.
I see fiery. I don't see porn.
I see passion and I see a
I
lot of
see
color.
passion. Yeah. Like she's ready to let go of all her inhibitions, but I still don't see pornography.
Right.
I concur.
cool. That's Shauna.
What's up, Shauna's in the house. Hey, Shauna.
Hey, Shauna.
There's a comfort in the look on her face. Like
Right.
she's yeah.
And again, it's implied. Well, it's a lot less implied, but it's implied. It's showing without showing.
Yes.
You know. I still look at when I see stuff like this in the last one, it's still a thing of what's the story that you're trying to tell in the picture? You know. I've seen a lot of times where you got people that do photos like these, and sometimes you have to ask yourself, like, are you doing it for the sake of doing it because you could, or are you still trying to tell a story? Because that to me is like always like a fine line of what counts as art versus what counts as porn. And for anybody that has access right now, there's a site out there called Caviar, and that's spelled KAVYAR.com. It's a publishing site. And you can go sign up and you can go take a look and trust. There's all kinds of photos that you'll see, and many of the stuff that's either nude, boudoir, or otherwise. Some of them run a fine line. Some of them you can kind of tell, like, well, yeah, somebody just because they have a camera and they could get someone to post for them, they did it, versus somebody really thought this out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I said, they're fine lines. They're really fine lines sometimes. And Anthony, I think you're muted because I didn't hear you, bro.
Again, it's on what it's doing.
There you go.
What's the theme? What concept are you going for? Because
Give me a thumbs up or something. I want to know. All right, cool. So these three guys next to me, I can vouch for them, right? And I've seen examples of y'all work, so I feel free to just jump up there and be like, I can vouch for y'all too. But what would y'all consider porn? Because we're going to show a lot of art, to be honest.
I'll
What
answer that.
we deem as art.
So for me, crotch shots, just plain boob shot, just plain booty shots. I mean,
There's no look on the
There's no
face.
story behind it.
The porn has. There's no. Yeah, it's just
just
body.
take the picture to take the picture. Like even if you do lingerie, if you do it correctly, it's
Yeah, no thought behind the picture, no
Right.
thought behind the image itself, except that hey, I got someone in my camera. I got them to show some skin. Here, take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, you know what, you guys just reminded me. I remember a couple of years ago, one of my friends.
All right, come back to the camera. I can't. You like going in and out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I'm at.
much better.
Okay. I was saying, I remember a couple of years ago, one of my friends was telling me, and she showed me a picture that one of her, colleagues had shot, and basically the picture was
Down.
a woman who was she was just bent over. All she had on was a
Right
ribbon
there.
in a refrigerator. So it was just like ass for days in a refrigerator, and then it didn't help that the refrigerator was dirty. Like somebody just put all kinds of crap in there, didn't bother to clean it out, and we're just looking like. So what's the story? But besides someone just showing us cheeks and a dirty refrigerator, what's going on here, really?
Yeah. And for someone who like me, who is not a photographer and knows nothing about photography, I want to be able to look at a photograph and like you said, feel something or see something or see the story behind the picture, and not just a body. That just
Right, nakedness for the sake of nakedness.
yeah.
And Marcy, quite honestly, you don't have to know anything about photography. The whole idea behind what we do is you, as the audience, are supposed to feel something. It's supposed to evoke something in you, in your opinion, probably matters more than anybody else's, simply because you're who we're creating the art for.
Yeah. And each one of the beautiful photographs I've seen tonight did, give me a made me use my imagination. And so that's a good thing.
Okay, let me get this comment real quick. I concur with that, with what was said of the picture telling the story, and I also feel it's also beautiful to admire the art and leave something to the imagination.
Right.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah. Let's go to the comment right underneath, because I think our distinguished guest should answer this question.
Oh, we got a question.
Are you a model, Mark?
Heck no.
She lying.
She should be.
I'm not a model. No, I should not be. I would not. I'm the one whose pose is always.
You should be.
You see them beautiful cheekbones? She a model.
The only reason you're not a model is one of us hasn't caught you yet.
So, gentlemen and ladies,
I agree with Jesse. She should be.
Yes.
Get in front of the camera. Let's do it. So,
Go for it.
So nowadays, the swimsuits that the ladies are wearing nowadays, damn near lingerie.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
So, have you ever did the bikini?
Next to it, maybe not that one.
Some of those
That way.
suits were just wow. I mean, if they move wrong, everything was exposed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me,
that's the whole point, is to ride that line.
bikinis was a good thing, but now it seems like it's starting to stretch that, starting to go over that fine line of swimsuit and lingerie.
Mm-hmm. Van posted a picture, or I saw a picture of one of Van's pieces of work where he knitted a bikini, and I saw it the other day, and I thought it was just so beautiful because it didn't show it showed the model's beautiful body, but it didn't expose too much of it. The coloring was I think I've commented on that picture too, man.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you did.
Y'all ready?
Absolutely.
We're kicking it up a notch.
Okay.
Here we go.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And that is the reaction.
I want to see his pants. Okay.
But
what?
Why he got his
What
socks
are
on?
those lemons and
But why he got his socks on?
blondes?
Because they always wear their socks and
I was
pool.
about to say the socks are throwing me though.
Yeah, this
Right.
give me a porno vibe with the socks
Right.
and his pants and her garment doesn't match his garment. I don't know why they're on white sheets with his garment on. I don't know.
Right.
So, I mean, just the way they're facing
Hmm.
away from each other. I mean, I guess the camera angle could have been better, but it doesn't look like there's any sensual vibe coming from it. It looks just like they posed like this, posed like that, fake picture.
Right.
Because it sucks, man.
Right.
I
You
can,
know
And,
what?
and again, it's
Y'all
like
got me
like
pushing the
We'll-
envelope tonight.
We'll do another one.
Y'all got me
we'll
pushing the
do another
envelope
one.
tonight.
And then
Right.
this one is kind of milfy too.
I mean,
But-
is this
but
not the
before you
Green
go-
Man clip?
Point was to push the
But-
envelope
Isn't that what we did?
to find that line.
Let's do it.
right.
like it until you get kicked off.
They thought
And
you were a
also,
model.
I'm
looking at
Marcy,
the
they
model
thought you were a
as well.
model.
They thought I was a model? Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm too old to be a model.
All right.
As the slight scent of weed enters the room.
I smelled it. I got high.
Yeah,
of a sudden. I was ready. I was ready. Like,
Yeah, it's like, what? Our neighbors smoke weed.
Mm.
You ready?
You know what? What
You
really
ready?
could have probably made this picture stand out a little bit if it was black
What?
and white. If
Yes.
this picture was a black and white picture
Right.
and he lost the socks.
It would be a totally
And he
different
lost his
image.
socks.
Yes.
And,
Right.
and he just put on like a plain pair of black underpants.
and if
Right.
it was sensual. all
She
over.
said underpants.
Yeah,
in
because
public.
I'm gonna say draw.
when you look when you okay then.
Wait a minute. Y'all really pushing it now. I'll put my glasses on.
That's right. Get focused. Get focused.
Get focused. We're going in tonight, people. We're going down the rabbit hole. We're not pulling any punches. We want your truth.
Okay, she look like she's ready.
Uh-huh.
And
They
they
all
look like
look
they're
like
ready.
they ready.
Oh, never that, Marcy.
Seems
You're
like
very
they ready.
beautiful, and I'm
There
sure
you
very
go.
photogenic.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all gonna blow my head up tonight. Y'all stop it. It's already too big for my neck.
Hey, yo, stop, Marcy.
The only thing
Come
I
on.
got,
Art or
'cause-
porn?
the only thing I got, because some of y'all know I'm sticking for it. They cut off her hand. Why they cut off her hand though?
Because that's the rule of photography. You either cut off the hand because you don't cut off at the wrist.
True.
That picture is it's properly shot
Yeah.
by rules of photography.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know
It-
that.
You cut off above the wrist or above the
Or right
elbow.
below
You
it.
never cut
Never
off,
cut off on the joint.
Just
the
the
joint.
hand on a joint.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
And like I said,
Yeah.
I'm weird for this. I would have liked to have seen the hand on this one.
So if I look at this
You
picture,
want to
right?
see if there's another guy holding that hand or something. That's what you want
What's
to
she
see.
holding in that hand?
Not, well, no, but
That would be crossing the line.
that definitely would be crossing the line.
If she wasn't holding his hand, yeah, it
What
was
was she holding?
crossing the line.
What is she holding?
That better be your cell phone.
And all of these images have been submitted by the photographers for us to use. None
Yeah,
of these
but-
images have been submitted without permission.
Right. This This
That's
is
art.
definitely art.
That's
Oh,
art.
that's beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
The
the
point of
color
her
on this one.
toes, the muscle in her calves,
Yeah.
the color of her garment, yeah, her hair,
Yeah,
And
that's
this is another one that
beautiful.
also looks
shades,
good in
the
black and
shades that
white
she's
too.
laying on.
Shades.
We're
It's
gonna go
shaped-
through these
yeah.
a little
A little
quicker.
special.
Okay.
That's beautiful too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
like
a hot
that
shot.
that her body has what mine has some of the roles and the imperfections, yet it's still beautiful.
Right. Because that's
a hot
something you
shot.
don't see very often.
The imperfections
Yeah.
make her beautiful.
Yeah.
That's art.
Art.
Definitely.
And the shadowing and the
The
darkness
lighting
and
and
the
shadow
mystery of it. You can't see her face. It's so
and the color.
mysterious. And that mystery makes it so sexy.
Right.
Ah, porn.
Nah, porn.
Porn.
Why? No, it's not porn.
I'm
Um,
looking at this. I see a slit where a slit
Yeah.
should be. The look on her face.
She
So I'm looking at this and
It,
thinking,
it's
what comes
just
next?
forced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what comes next to me is masturbation in this. When I look at this, so
look awkward.
I wouldn't go straight porn.
Well,
It-
let, let me
it,
just.
it definitely shouts out OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I don't get that
I
I
don't
definitely
see that.
because.
yeah.
Well, the only
I see
reason
it.
I'm saying that I don't get that is because this has been an art movement that's been going on for a while. The Black Tape Project.
yeah, it
And
looks like
there
reservation.
there have been some Black Tape projects that don't come any close to this amount of artistry.
Yeah. They've had some full-on black tape project like fashion shows where it was just tape.
I was about to say high fashion runways.
Right. It was just tape.
So
Well, wait a minute. Let's go in right quick. Why? Is it the pose? Is it the lighting? What is it that screams out to y'all that this isn't art?
So
I
for
think
me,
I would go
It's the
the lighting.
I look at the time it took to actually put that photo together. Like somebody actually had to cut each one of those individual pieces. So they had a goal to create this particular photo. And as we said earlier, if there's a goal or a motive behind the photo,
right.
then that's what makes that art.
But also, let's not act like porn ain't art though. Like,
No,
it's
porn
called-
is not art.
porn is definitely
Real
art.
porn is not art.
Right.
Why is it? What's real and fake porn?
You'll know it when you
Real fake boobs.
The fuck is
Yeah,
real
you'll
and
know
I'm
when
fake?
you
looking,
see
I'm looking at this not as a designer or again a photographer, and all I
Right.
I just I see
Yeah,
you know
it's
like in
fine.
her,
It's fine.
yeah,
I'm
the
saying,
the,
I'm
the
saying-
mosquito netting, the look on her
I'm saying
face.
that
It just
would be
looks like
definitely in home though.
Okay, we're gonna revisit a shoot that we revisited earlier.
so
And
for
see
me,
if this image takes on a different light.
I think
for me, the summary.
Okay.
her face not doing the same thing though.
I guess I needed to see the earlier one.
I
Yeah,
still
the-
see the
the face-
amber and the
Yeah,
her
the face not
nails
doing the
might
same
give a
thing.
little different. I don't know.
But is it art or is it bordering the lines?
It's not porn.
I'm gonna say that's art.
I would say the last one is bordering the lines the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad.
Implied. It's implied.
But I'm just trying to figure out why she's holding a honey like that.
Why should
Well, see, but that right because that's where my eyes are drawn to. I'm drawn to the bottle, and the bottle just looks out of place. See, it's one of those things where it's like you're putting that in the picture to tell people that yes, we used honey, as opposed to either a different placement or not having it there at all and letting people
Well,
imagine.
let me put up the picture that was posted before and see if
Okay.
it makes sense.
See, I would have preferred that one because there's
A completely
usage
different
there.
feel. Yep.
Right,
Completely different feel.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now play the one before that. With the colorful black tea.
with the what?
With the colorful black tea. Yeah, it's a
That just
difference.
brings 10 up. That just
And
brings
to me,
10 up.
this is something that she just set up on a tripod and took in her room. That to me.
So look at the
Right.
background. What does that outfit doesn't go with the background? I'm sorry. It just
Not at all.
it's
Right.
all
It's all over the
Because it
place.
looks
The
kind of
lighting.
tribal. She was like outside or something, or around a fire. I don't know, but it looks kind of
And,
tribal. And then, I don't know.
and again, no disrespect to anybody. I know everybody has their own art, but for me, that outfit or that tape, there should have been something more glamorous, something to make it pop. The bedroom scene is not making it pop for me. Again, no disrespect to anybody.
Right.
No, it looks
Okay.
good. It just like one was like more maximum, the other was more play it boyish.
Right. This I'm looking at right here. It screams pinup. This looks
Yeah.
like a centerfold or something like that. You know, and then
Yeah, verbal threat, black. This is verse. We got Raw, Jay on the beat. We got Smoke. This goes to all y'all hating ass niggas who ain't fucking with us. Check it, yo.
okay.
Right. That was a grown man click break only because we wanted to make sure you knew that we are the Grown Man Click podcast. This is your boy J.I. To my left is your boy.
Slut Gang CEO Richie Richards in the building.
To the right is my boy.
Hey, Scott T, what up?
And when you
Yo.
jump to the right of him, you got.
Van Gogh.
And right now, I'm going to take a grown man break and let these guys take over the show because we've got images coming in and I want to show them. I want to make sure that we give everybody their full shot. So you guys take over the show and I'm going to go.
Well,
Matter of
before you
fact,
go-
Jerry, I
before
got
you go-
one more for you.
Before you go, if you leave the room, take this with you just for protection. I just want
The chair.
The chair.
this is just for
Strong
protection.
If you need help, just toss your hat. If you need us, just
You're gonna see it.
Man.
Bring a chair.
That's a chair.
Bring a friend.
That's a chair from Waffle House.
They saying that's the bat signal.
Lift every hat and throw. Let others Negroes know you need some help. You don't have Yelp. You want someone to fight.
Hey, listen. That was such a plastic cup gang shit. I just knew they just threw these solo cups in the air. Fuck it, here we go. Oh man, that was Henny and Coke all day. I love it. So back to the art report.
Wow.
So so we can all agree that crotch shots is porn,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Y'all feel like that's porn?
pretty much.
What?
All right.
Pretty much.
So what about because I mentioned about the storytelling, right? What about passionate photography storytelling? Like similar like how we saw the guy and the girl in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
But what we do is passion. But we showing nothing but like lost
Passionate
faces.
storytelling?
Yeah.
I want to
like,
see a sample of what you're saying.
I mean, because
okay.
if you come back to that photo that he was just talking about, again,
That should be
if
romance novel cover.
the pose wasn't so uncomfortable and it just looked natural, like it was a natural flow to it, you know, you got something. And like I said, that's the thing is, you know, when you have two people posing like that, you know what? It's the same thing. Like any advice I give to anybody, you got to have the energy there because the energy is going to make your photos tell the story. So yeah, when you got two people who probably don't know each other and not 100% comfortable with each other, the body language is going to show it. Because when I look at that picture of Amanda and that other dude, like I said, you know, unless you really know what you're looking at, they look uncomfortable. It's really subtle, but you can see it. You know, I've seen other shots that are similar like that.
Which is a very important point in everything that we're talking about. That's what
Right.
makes what it is we do not just something you can pick up a camera and do. You've actually got to put some thought and some effort into
You have to have a
creating
purpose,
the
right.
imagery.
Creating the shot.
Exactly.
Yep.
The mood. I like that word.
Mood.
Right.
Mood and temperature is like two of my favorite words when it comes to
sweet
fucking.
spot.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
yeah,
next week's spot.
Yeah, yeah.
See, he jump around because
Oh, man,
he
come on,
don't.
man. Y'all know me.
Cool.
This is what I do.
All right.
This is what I do. So we got Cat Bunny Woman.
What? Huh? I'm looking at this one.
Like this looks like this could be an ad to me. Like
Right.
Like I feel like I seen this at Party City.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It looks like it could be an ad. Like yeah.
See, because another thing too, still your lighting is what tells the story. Light, your lighting and how you have it set up and how you have it angled tells
Yeah, like
the story.
Nothing interesting in the background.
Right.
Well,
It does
that
nothing.
really
Like you
looks
said,
like an ad.
it gives. Right.
Like Marcy was saying, like it should be on like I don't know, since we're pushing the limit, it should be
Sensual
like
City.
on the cover of like somebody who's selling adult toys, like a catalog cover or something for that. But then that still doesn't make that shot porn. That makes that an advertisement.
No, it's just plain. And again, no disrespect, but that's what happens when you look at it. Because again, just imagine if someone taking that same shot, added some color to it, added some moody lighting, put the exact same pose, but you
Right.
kind of
I love it. It's sexual or sensual and provocative. So to me, it takes the leather ass. I think it's a good shot. It is art. It's a different type of art. It's a clean shot. So I like the shot.
yeah, and that's about what it is. It's clean. That to me, But like I said, but does it move does it move the needle? I think that's the question.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about. Like the light and the color
mood of it.
The mood, the
yeah.
shades and the shadow.
Like she just looks content. She just looks
right.
Yeah.
Either she about to
relax.
or she just did.
Yeah, that's just like a relaxing shot.
Yeah.
Like almost like
the blue, even the blue lighting, relax. It just speaks.
Right, like she came home from a long day. She just wants to relax, wants to get out some stuff,
need a quiet moment,
and just pass out and just like be herself. That's what it looks like.
It almost give off a little belly.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was gonna say Ohio players, but that's a
right.
Yeah. Yeah. I grew up with belly.
You don't know nothing about that, yo.
I know Ohio players.
Nice.
Oh, I love this one.
That's hot.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that a lot.
This P-Funk. I see George Clinton commissioning this.
Yeah,
and this was something that we took time and thought out.
Like that could even be like on an album cover, or I could just see that in so many different places.
P-Funk. Maggot brain.
That's art.
Kind of neo soul or something. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
That was.
I actually had an idea to show my knees off.
I even love the naked feet and the natural hair, all of it. Yeah, I love that shot.
Yeah, that's gonna be my next birthday shoot.
That's gonna be your next birthday shoot.
In the rain, yep.
That's art.
That's pretty.
That's another album.
Again, the color, the intent, like the story, like look, I'm showing you something. Like look at this. Keep looking.
It's sexy.
The light and what's going on in the background.
little peekaboo action.
Right.
Walking in the
Maybe you a little bit, but not too much.
walking in
And
the
it
park
tells
with your significant other.
I don't want to keep saying that over and over again, but it tells a story.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, imagine breaking up with your ex. You know what? Never mind. Oh,
Through the park with your significant other, and hey, this is what I got, baby.
Look,
You ready for me?
look what you're missing.
baby, I forgive you. I forgive you. Come on, you're gonna catch a cold. You're gonna catch a cold. Come in this house. Got my neighbors saying you.
So I mean, and I just want to say this because most people know that where my photo influences come from, and one of the major photo influences I have is Robert Mapplethorpe, and Robert Mapplethorpe pushed the envelope on all of the images that he ever took. Like some of his stuff that was really like pushing the range of photography, I had to look at it from a different eye because it made me feel a certain way. And I think that's the key to the photography. And what we're doing today is that you have to make someone feel something in your imagery. You have to make somebody ask why, as you asked earlier. You have to ask somebody feel like they need to tell. We have to make people feel some kind of way about our imagery, even if it's distracting, even if it's something where people feel aghast, even if it's some way where people feel like you have made them repulsed. But you've got to make them feel.
And that's with any image. That's with any image.
And
You
I
know?
mean, that's what we as photographers need to do more than anything else is give people the ability to ask questions. If you're not asking questions and you're not intrigued to the point where you want to know what happened after this photo, what were the feelings that she had that make her do this photo?
Mm-hmm.
We always should be opening doors to the what ifs and whys and hows and what can we do different. And we got to do it without limiting ourselves, but we also have to do it with enough creativity where it doesn't lead us down a road where we feel like we're doing something that's porn, which isn't bad. I don't think nobody has said porn is bad. It just has its place. But when you're posting on Instagram and you're posting on Facebook and you're trying to show your work, you want to evoke emotion. And the only emotion you shouldn't evoke is repulsion.
But you know, even porn has different levels too. Like there's like raunchy, like
How do you know, Miss Megan? What you out there analyzing?
huh?
You analyzing?
No, I'm not analyzing, but I've seen enough little clips that's like when you're pulling out like freaking tools and drills and stuff, and yeah, that's like to me that's not porn. That's
What you looking at?
Marcy, when you
Can you
said
text me the links?
the crazy stuff people send me to try to get something out of me.
hey, Marcy, when you said it, I said she let the dogs out.
Yeah.
She let the dogs out.
So what you saying is the is hot.
I was looking at you as a sweet, innocent lady. Now you
And that's exactly what I am. You don't see that halo right there? You don't see it? Wait.
I'm not saying I don't like porn. I just want to know why they're fucking.
How did they get in that position?
Like, why are y'all doing this? Are y'all a couple?
I'm repulsed by the way they did that so easily.
Did he deliver pizza and you
But
ain't got
let me take some notes.
Like,
I got a funny story, but I'll tell it backstage. I ain't gonna tell you.
Look, why did the pizza box have a hole in it?
Like, oh my God.
We would like to thank you so much for coming in and joining us tonight for the Grown Man Click podcast on art or porn. We made people think. We made people look and wonder what was going on with photography. I want to thank all the wonderful guests that came through. We got so many people in the peanut gallery tonight. I'm not going to name them. We've got Harry. We've got Anthony. We have the lovely Marcy. We have everybody in the clique from Van, Scott, and then my boy Mr. Knees Slut Gang.
Wow.
And we just like to thank you for spending some time with us tonight. It's Monday, it's rainy. Just do something. And what we always say is if you're going to do something good, do it good. But if you're going to do it bad, do it real bad so they know that you meant it. And guess what? You know what the next topic is off the top of your head? What's the next topic?
The next topic goes right along with this one. So join us next Monday for Setting the Mood.
Setting the mood, creating the correct environment.
I love it. I'm coming without no
like
pants
how
on.
you create that mood to get these photos we're talking about.
I'm not gonna be here.
I'm coming with no pants on.
You're going to be here from Canada. You're going to be here from Canada.
No, I'm not going to be here.
You're going to be here from Canada.
If he walks through a door with no pants on,
Oh, I'm not going to be here either. I didn't hear that.
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna do the show by myself. Like,
Ew.
And I'm going to hit you with that damn chair.
we changed the code on you.